Hello viewers, we are going to look at a second part, the continuation of question 11a, and this time around we are going to take the second part which says hence solve the matrix equation ax equal to b where x is xy which is a 2 by 1 matrix and b is 29 5 which is a 2 by 1 matrix. Now we are going to solve this question as a continuation of question number 11a. The first video we did the first part, which is the A part, and we are going to take the B part in this video lesson. So the first part, we have found the inverse of the matrix. Now we want to solve this other part. Now, if you are given a question like this, the first thing you need to do is to look at the matrix. Now you've been given the value, the matrix A to be equal to 6 11, which is a 2 by 2 matrix, and we are told that our X is a 2 by 1 matrix, which is XY, and our B is also a 2 by 1 matrix, which is what? 29 5. Actually, you can use this simultaneous equation. You can transform these matrices you've been given to simultaneous equation. Remember, we are told that the matrix equation is what? AX equal to what? B. So we want to transform this equation to a simultaneous equation. Now, if you look at the first row, you notice that the first row will have this value, and the first row goes with this whole value and with what? With this whole value. So, looking at the first row will have what? 6 times x. That will give us what? 6 what? X. We'll multiply, we are doing multiplication of the matrix A and what? B. The first row multiply what? The column. Row multiply a column. So that will give you 6 times x. That will give you 6 what? That will give us 6x plus 11 times y. That will give us 11 what? 11y, and that will be equal to what? 29. That will be our equation what? 1. The next set we are going to look at the next row multiplied by what? The column, which is going to be what? 1 times x is going to give us x plus 2 times y is going to give us 2 what? Y, and that will be equal to what? That will be equal to 5. And this will be equation what? Equation 2. So remember, this is the matrix what? Equation, and that is the equation you can use to do what? To find the simultaneous equation. Now, having gotten this, all we need to do is to make sure that we simplify this matrix to its best terms. So we are going to do what? To solve this simultaneous equation. Now, solving simultaneous equation, you have 2 key methods, using the elimination method and the substitution method. In this regard, we are going to look at the substitution method. So from equation 2, we are going to take our x. From equation 2, we are going to make our x the subject of formula. Then x will become what? 5 minus what? 2 what? Y. Now, having gotten that 5 minus 2y, we are going to substitute this value for x equal to 5 minus 2y into equation 1, and that is going to give us what? Equation 1. So wherever you find x in equation 1, you replace it with 5 minus what? 2y, and that will be plus what? 11y equal to what? 29. This is the substitution method of solving simultaneous equation. Now this will give us 6 times 5 will give us 30, minus 6 times 2 will give us 12y plus 11y, and that will be equal to what? 29. So 30 minus 11, 12y minus plus 1 will give us what? Minus y, which is 1, and that will be equal to what? 29. So our minus y here will be equal to what? 29. 30 crosses the equal to sign, plus 30 crosses the equal to sign to become minus what? Minus 30. So what do we have? We are going to have what? We are now going to have our minus y to be equal to what? 29 minus 30 will give us minus 1. So minus, we will cut minus, and we'll have our y to be equal to what? 1. We're going to have our y to be equal to 1. So that's the solution to that question. Now, all we need to do is to also find the value of what? Y. And to find the value of y, all we need to do is to simplify y into any of the two equations above. So let's fix the value of y, which is equal to 1, into equation 2. So we'll have x plus 2y equal to what? 5. So if we substitute the value of y equal to 1, we'll have our x plus 2 into bracket 1 equal to what? 5. So our x plus 2 will be equal to what? 5. And from there we can see now that our x is equal to what? 5. 2 crosses the equal to sign to give us minus what? 2. So our x will now be equal to what? Our x will now be equal to 5 minus 2, which is equal to what? 3. So from the equation, you'll come to see now that our solution x will be equal to 3, while our y will be equal to what? 1. So this is the solution to that question given above. So whenever you're given any question like this, the first thing you need to do is to what? Is to get the equation of the matrix, and this will give us what? Given this equation, we're given this equation, this is going to give us this equation. That was what you're given. So you are going to get exactly what we have gotten. Thanks so much for watching. This is the completion of the parts. The question 11a, which we took the first part in the previous video. If you like this video, I want you to give it a thumbs up, and also look forward to watching our subsequent video. Don't forget to subscribe so that once they are produced or published, you'll be the first to get them. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you watch our subsequent videos.